I can't separate the shape of our family, the definition of our family, from the way Edward has impacted all of our lives.
He can't speak and he can't communicate in some ways, but I think he brings us just a lot of joy, and we laugh a lot at our house, even through a lot of, moments that other people would be horrified by. I think we have just learned to adapt to that type of life, and I think it's helped us in other areas in our life.
It really is. It's a good word.
Thank you.
Adapt to survive. There would be no survival without adapting. We tried to read all the books we could about autism and special needs children when we first got a glimpse of what Edward might be, and then find out that the books don't prepare you for your own special need. That's why they're special. It's different. There's similarities, but there's no blueprint, at least not that I've found.
One of the things I've been thinking about a lot the last few years is the labels that we put on players and the labels that we put on people. And Edward's got a label, special needs. I certainly answer to that and understand that. But one of the things I've realized is that all the players on our team are special needs in a way. I'm special needs. We all as individual people have special needs. And I really started to realize how important it is for me to look at each one of the players that I have contact with and find what is the special need that they have. And maybe a better word is individual or unique needs. I'm proud of Edward for who he is, and he has different needs. Certainly there's a lot higher capability and ceiling in the arena of football for the guys on the team, but the coach's job is to find that little nugget of advice or a technique or a piece of wisdom or point them in the right direction so that they can be the very best player that they can be.
In a lot of ways, Edward can be a bit of a prisoner in our own home. He doesn't have proximity awareness. If he gets out, he'll keep going. In fact, we're sure he wouldn't come back, or it wouldn't dawn on, or it wouldn't occur to him to return. So there's a lot of danger in that, and there's a lot of daily saving his life and securing the house, but there's also a little bit of a sequestering where he's sequestered to our home and our backyard.
As dangerous as horseback riding can be, this is about the safest activity that we can do together outside of our home. Other than that, it's a way for us to spend quality time together, and it's a way for him to feel free and happy and yet still be close to me.
These 3 horses and even the other horses on this property, they know him. They have a sense for him. They're incredible animals. People say they can hear your heartbeat. They can tell if you're nervous from 100 yards away, and I wouldn't really believe that. I would think it's folklore until I see Edward interact with a horse that seems spooked by everybody else, and Edward walks right up and grabs his ears or something, and the horse is just as calm as can be, and I think they know there's no guile in him. There's no danger in him.
Edward doesn't talk. He sometimes kind of sings or hums a tune, and when he's happy and makes noise, I talk to him, even though I don't know how much he understands. But a lot of times it's just us in complete silence and enjoying whatever it is that these trails have to offer on that day, and it changes quite a bit.
I feel like you put it out into the universe. I feel like you put it out there and said, I just wish so badly that we had something that we could do together that we both love, and I can't think of anything better to be manifested from that.
People always ask the question innocently, when they find out I've got a 12-year-old, does he play football? And I would have thought maybe, before I knew Edward, before we had him, that would be something that would hurt the feelings of a father to think about, what could have been. Look at this. My boy doesn't play football, or my boy doesn't play sports, but because I've known him since he was a baby, I have no expectations or hopes that he plays sports.
Yeah.
He rides horses, and that's what I enjoy doing with him because he loves it. during the season is the most stressful time, where I feel like the job that I'm doing and how well I'm doing my job, or how well 19 to 22-year-olds are doing their job, is the most stressful for me. But it all, when I walk in the door at home, it all seems to disappear and take a back seat for however many hours I'm at home. That's the strength of the home for me, the strength of the family. Even the things that are hard at home that are going on, it's a welcome respite from the stress of the day. It feels like peace and quiet, but it's not always peaceful. It's not always quiet.
Heavens, no. But there is a peace in that. There is a peace in family chaos and lots of voices and activity and bantering and even arguing. I feel like you can look back and just be really grateful for those times when the house is full and everyone's together, enjoying each other's company and managing conflict.
That's right. For me, it's kind of crazy to think that we're here raising this family that we couldn't have predicted in the same place I spent time, a time that was such a developmental time in my life, trying to figure out who I was and what I wanted to be and where I wanted to be.
I feel like there's been a lot of hard things that we've had to deal with, and we have a pretty consistent challenge with our son, but I am just super grateful for the opportunity to be here for as long as we have, and to be surrounded by the people that we're surrounded by. I just feel every day really lucky. BYU will just always be a part of us, I think, wherever we are. It's a big part of our lives and our family.
Well said.
You too.